Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. Now in next we'll start with the another life processes. Though we are running with the nutrition only, the another mode of nutrition, that is heterotropic mode of nutrition. As you are aware about that, the meaning of the heterotropic nutrition, those who depend upon other for the nutrition. It means the organism is taking food from another organism. So this dependency shows heterotropic mode of nutrition. And as in previous slide also we have discussed about the meaning of the nutrition, that this is the mode of taking food, utilization of the food. This process is called nutrition. Well, heterotropic nutrition, basically it is of three type. One is parasitic, saprophytic and holozoic. So one by one we'll see what type of nutrition, what categorization is coming under heterotropic nutrition. So first is parasitic nutrition. You might have heard about the meaning, or you might have heard this in our daily life, that is parasitic. So parasitics are the basically organism those who derive their food from the body of another living organism. It means parasitic are the organism only, and they are deriving their food from the another, they are depending upon another organism. So such type of mode of taking food is called, considered as parasitic. Many more examples are there, like plasmodium. Plasmodium cause malaria in human body. So plasmodium is a kind of microorganism which can be a part of man. So man will be host and parasite will be this plasmodium will be parasite. So plasmodium depends upon man. So we can call them that plasmodium considered as parasitic nutrition. Next example is Cuscuta plant. Though when it comes to the story of the plant, you might have thinking like plant is having photosynthesis process, they can prepare their own food. But different type of plants are there where there is a lacking of chlorophyll, so they depend upon another plant. Like they are feeding their daily basic needs from the another plant. So such one example is there, Cuscuta plant. Well, next is coming saprophytic. Saprophytic kind of nutrition. So here the nutrition, like organism obtain its food from dead and decaying rotten leaves. It means organism based upon dead and decaying things, or we can say decaying decayed things. So these such type of nutrition, those who feed upon such type of things, they are considered as saprophytic nutrition. Well, their examples are, as you can see, Indian pipe, mushroom. Their examples, many more examples are there. Bacterias are also there, as you can see, like on road, if there is accidentally death of any animal, so automatically after with the time you'll see they'll turn into the complex body, turn into simple body, and afterwards powdery is there. So who is feeding that body? Of course, bacterias and all. So this type of nutrition is considered as saprophytic nutrition. Third is coming, that is holozoic. Holozoic, those who feeding liquid or gaseous food. It means those who are taking complex food and they are breaking down into simple form, like they are digesting food, like us. Like human is taking complex food and then digestion works in your body and it turn into simple one. So this is called as holozoic kind of nutrition. Human being, amoeba, dog, cat, many more examples are there, etc. There are the two another heterotropic nutrition examples are there, which we will discuss in this slide only. That is insectivorous plants. So the plants, the story of the plant again, the photosynthesis, plant shows photosynthesis, but few plants are there, they are having chlorophyll, then also they feed on insect. So might one question arise in your mind ki if they have chlorophyll, they can proceed with the photosynthesis, they can prepare their own glucose food, then why they are feeding on insects, right? So they are feeding on insects to fulfill the requirement of nitrogen, right? There is a lack of nitrogen in the soil, so they have to fulfill the requirement of the nitrogen. So they are feeding on insects. So such type of plants are called insectivores. Their example are Drosera, Utricola, pitcher plant, Venus flytrap and all. Well, next is coming, that is symbiotic relationship or symbiotic kind of heterotropic. In this, mutual dependency is there, like two organisms are living together and they both are in benefited form. It means like their example, let's take example, by example only we can able to understand. The example is lichen. Might new word for you, lichen. Lichen is a that is indicator, litmus paper which you have used to identify either the particular given solution is acidic or basic. So that lichen, they are basically indicators. Okay, so lichen is a combination of algae and fungus. The two organisms are present in the lichen, algae and fungus. Algae is green in color, so it gives food to the fungus, right? And fungus provides shelter to the algae. So they both are in benefited form. So when two organisms lives together in a benefited form, such type of relationship is called as symbiotic.